It is. It's ready to go.
As soon as I plug this in.
That low profile is like super nice.
Right? Isn't that nice? So your microphone's right there the whole time. Check this out. Come here.
Who's that?
It's got both cameras working on it.
Oh shit. Oh, so you could have like us on while we're
right here. We're just you don't have to worry about like getting in front of the camera and stuff like that. We're literally looking at. So what I need you to do is just check YouTube.
Oh, like just check YouTube?
Yeah, go to YouTube and see if we're live on that link. If not, I'm gonna stop it and oh yeah, there we go. Oh yes, it worked. Which means we're also live on Twitch and Kick at the same time.
And
yes, I'm a genius. What's up?
Oh shit, wait, we can talk? I don't even have to type.
No, you don't have to type. You got your mic up, man. You dumbass.
I'm typing.
You dumbass. What's up, everybody? We are multi-streaming. Awesome. Look, the chat is popping up and everything, bro. I got this thing all set up.
Shit.
I told you, man.
What do you know what you're doing?
No.
Hey, look, it shows I'm a mod now.
Nice. I'm just making it up as I go.
Oh,
so
man.
This is where what's up, guys? We're on early. Not supposed to be on for another hour, but people are starting to show up, and we're just kind of gonna hang out until the event starts. You can see we got some vendors starting to set up. Let me angle this down a little bit so you can see my face a little bit. There we go. Did I put my camera? Yeah, my camera.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's it. So we're using Streamlabs on this.
Can this go up a little?
What?
The camera?
Oh yeah.
For now, only because I don't want to be like.
This thing's got a level on it. And we're level. So that's a little bit better. Or you're taller than I am.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah, we can raise this up for sure. Just raise it all the way up.
Hey, Brina.
Hang in there, guys. We'll get this up.
As usual, we're just making this up as we go.
Oh no. They came all the way up. Oh no. Hold up. Oh no, fuck. I gotta fix that somehow. There we go. That wasn't supposed to come out that far. There we go. So now, that's better. That's better. There's supposed to be there's supposed to be over 1,000 protests today, I believe. This is nationwide. Yeah, like 1,600.
I don't know.
If you guys are trying to find one near you, go to Google the Good Trouble Lives On event, and you could probably, you could punch in your zip code, and that's how we ended up here at Foley Square in New York City.
So I can give you the
turn the volume down though, so they can't hear.
I just realized that. Stupid. I was looking for the website. Also, Brina asked how we met. So if you want to...
How did we meet? Hold
on one sec. The website for the event, if you want to find one near you, is goodtroubleliveson.org. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
Oh, so yeah, I actually met him on Instagram. Like how I've met most people on this journey is reaching out to him on social media. I followed Mike. I loved his sarcasm, and I just knew that we would be a perfect match. And we used to work on another show together before this. I was kind of the producer / co-host of another podcast. And me and him started doing more and more work together. And then when I left there, I asked him, I literally called him like, hey dude, you want to do a podcast together? He's like, sure.
Yeah.
And now it's been almost 2 years we've been doing this together. And then we met James, and James, we're considering James as like one of the founding members of the show as well. So
put in a lot of consistent time. He is right in line with our message. Mm-hmm. He brings his own way of doing things.
Plus he's out in LA, so we get a perspective from what's actually happening on the ground. He has been tear gassed.
Yeah. I don't expect that today. See, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
The difference between what James experiences when he goes to protests and what Jeremy and I have experienced, because
we've actually
for the most part on the East Coast we're not getting the violent ones yet.
No.
And on the West Coast they're getting the violent ones all the time.
But we've been to, I mean, combined, you, me, and James, we've probably been to at least 24 protests by now. This is my 9th one this year, so.
Me no good at math, no count.
I know, right?
I will say there are a lot of cops showing up, which is usually a good sign.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit. There's actually
I
quite
think
a lot
there's
of them.
a little bit of an overreaction going on over here. Those are all cops. They're ready for us liberals to get all super violent.
Oh my God.
And we got more.
They put the catnip out.
More. So, yeah, this could be interesting, but whatever happens, guys, we'll
group
be
of
out here.
rabble-rousing ruffians.
I know, we're just like a bunch of hippies.
Oh my God, it's still happening.
My gummies are kicking in, so I'm like chilling. But no, it's nice to be in New York City again, man. This is our second time together in New York. We've been to DC together now.
Yeah.
And we've met a lot of people. Like we've worked with a lot of the contributors of Midas Touch. We've been on the Sons of Liberty podcast. I mean, Tennessee Brando. I text Fred Wellman and Coach D. They're
You live
buddies.
inside Fred Wellman's DMs. No, you have his actual number, don't you?
I actually text him. Yeah, I don't DM people. You know what I mean? But we actually build relationships with people, though.
Well,
I think that was
that's
the whole
what this
point.
whole thing's about, right? We want people to feel like they're not alone, and you can meet people you never thought you could if you just network and start talking and spreading information, like good quality, solid information with people who care, pro-democracy, anti-fascist information.
Not hard.
And build communities like based on actual acceptance and humility and learning from each other and listening to each other. And I got to tell you, one thing that separates the right from the left is the right embraces its bullshit sides, its rage, its anger, its hate. The left has always tried to come together on, I'm not going to say hope because that's a meaningless term in my mind, but compassion, sympathy, the things that actually bring communities together and not fracture them and marginalize people.
I'm so happy this works. I'm so stoked.
Yeah, that's true. So you must have just hit a goofy button last time.
Well, no, see, it's the way you set it up. I set it up last time on the computer. If you set up a mobile, you can't set up a mobile stream on your computer. You have, if it's a mobile stream, you have to set it up through YouTube. So last time I set up the Streamlabs thing.
I gotcha.
On the computer, thinking I was using the Streamlabs app. Not, so that's all I did different. But no, I'm glad it works. I'm gonna fuck you up, Pigeon.
Yo,
I'm gonna mess you up.
One of my favorite experiences is watching Jeremy get used to the natural fauna of New York City. City pigeons don't care. They don't care. This one has a knife and is asking me for my wallet.
He looks suspect right there.
Yeah, why aren't the cops chasing that pigeon?
Yo, I'm telling you guys, city dogs.
Not wild ones. We
This
don't have
is so
packs of
funny.
wild
Like, all
dogs
right,
here.
so there's a big difference I've realized between city dogs and country dogs. Like when you see country dogs and they don't see people all the time, they go fucking crazy when they see you. But city dogs don't give a shit. They don't even know they don't even care that you're there. They just keep. I'm like puppy, and they're like whatever.
Like city dogs, like don't touch me. I've been touched 1,000 times today.
Right? That's crazy. There's at least 30 cops over there.
They're giving each other the speech. Okay, if this
So
gets
far,
violent,
there's more cops than there are
if
protesters.
this gets violent, link on. No, look, I'm not actually mocking cops. And look, to be fair, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's there for everyone's safety. I know James would laugh if I said that.
Yeah.
I will say I don't know that I 100% trust motives of any police department.
I don't
currently.
anymore because they're dissolving the lines between law enforcement agencies. Like they got cops working with ICE. That's when I'm like, that's when I don't trust any law enforcement.
And the thing about that is you basically have cops working with an organization that almost doesn't exist and has no mandate. They're not showing you what laws that they can act on. They're not showing badges. They're not showing their faces. They're not doing anything. Fuck you, pigeon.
I was thinking the same thing.
They're not.
So y'all see me on the other side fighting with a pigeon. Just don't.
You're gonna disappear, and we're just gonna see you dive at a pigeon.
Yeah. Fuck you, pigeon. Stop looking at me. I'm sweaty. I feel all gross. Like my sweat has sweat on it.
I'm gonna. Here's an experience right now that you have to be here to understand. There's a dude sitting over there to our right on a bench, chilling, not bothering anyone, gelling like a felon.
Yeah.
Wearing a shirt that has like a flag on it, And I'm not going to lie, I swear to you, I assume what I see is Donald Trump is on there.
You know,
the only reason
honestly,
I assume that is because he's a white guy over there with red, white, and blue on.
I was looking for shirts to wear here, like some patriotic, and don't last minute all I could find was like holes of where I live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they had an Under Armour shirt with a flag on it, and like we always like, I feel like if people see you with American flag shit on, they immediately assume now that you're a Trump supporter because they took our flag.
You know what I sent out again?
And turned into a fucking.
I posted another thing. I think those are the organizers of the event.
Is it?
Well, on this side, we got a bunch of people in yellow vests to mark them as someone, to look out for. They seem like they're all here for one reason. So I think those are the organizers.
Yeah. All right. Maybe. So a little history. This is to commemorate John Lewis's death. He died this day back in 2020. He marched with Dr. Martin Luther King. He's most famously known, actually was born in Alabama, I think, in 1940.
Sorry, we are clearly not experts. If we have anything wrong and anyone wants to correct it, please do.
So he's most famously known for leading the Selma to Montgomery March, I believe. I can't remember the name of the bridge. We've actually talked about it before.
Yeah.
But it was most famously known as Bloody Sunday, where he was beat. A peaceful march was met with violent police force. So to do something like this on today, the anniversary of his death. But he served the 5th District of Georgia, I believe, for 34 years.
And he came up with the idea, coined the phrase, if you will, good trouble.
Yeah.
Sit-ins, that type of stuff that the hippies did. Not spitting on soldiers, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
But all the non-violence,
like the trolling,
being a pest, trolling them before the word trolling.
Bro, the trolling that you guys do on the internet is peak. I'm telling you, like
that's what it is.
It's blowing MAGA's mind because what I've realized is like they've won and they're still not happy
because now they just off nothing. They were promised emptiness.
Well, think about it. After 4 years of bullshit we put up with them harassing us, saying Joe Biden didn't win, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Fucking now they want us to just shut up about it.
Yes, we can say hi to your 12-year-old.
To who? I can't read the name. It's in orange and I can't see what it says.
Hold on.
But Mike, pull up your phone. Hi, to your 12-year-old. Hello.
It's Brina.
Oh, what's up? Hi. How's everybody going? Yeah, the Robert Pettis Bridge. Thank you.
Oh, Pamela.
Thank you,
That
Pamela.
reminds me, I was in one of Tennessee Brando's live streams maybe yesterday, maybe the day before. I have the memory of Swiss cheese. I saw you in there pushing hard for us. You were advocating for us.
Yeah, we appreciate what you guys do for us.
I really do.
Also, I want to give a shout out to what?
You can't remember the name?
No, Priscilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say her last name. Priscilla, thank you so much for your donations. She has donated so much money to this channel every time we've gone. She's been a huge supporter of ours, and without her, we probably wouldn't have met our donation goal. So, Priscilla, I don't ever see you in the comments unless I'm. So if you're out there, we love you. Thank you so much for your help, and thank you everybody else that's also donated. A lot of you guys just. Really believe in what we're doing. So
I also apologize in advance for how gross we're going to progressively get because this is like the 4th time I brought this up today. New York is apparently now officially a subtropical climate, and let me tell you something. Yep.
Yeah. So just be glad they haven't invented the way to smell through your television.
We don't stink yet.
Not yet, but nah, man, we're gonna be crusty by the end of the day. We're gonna be like a salt lick. We're just gonna be.
I will tell you though, one thing I enjoy about New York, man, there's always room for vendors.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People will just show up selling shit. I love it. I love every second of it. But no, I mean, it's really cool. One of my favorite things about going to these things live now is getting early.
Yeah.
Getting there early and watching people show up and see how it just develops.
Yeah.
It's fun. And again, we're probably not even in our final place yet because we're not totally sure where the stage is, for lack of a better term.
Right, we just set up.
There's a part of me that was wondering if there's a march situation going on, which I doubt because I don't see street closures.
Yeah.
So, and this park is big enough for several thousand people to hang out in. So, I don't know. I don't see like a stage yet or anything, but we'll keep looking. Is that a MAGA hat? I hope it is. No, it's not a MAGA hat. There's no way that's a MAGA hat.
He's lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, you're in the wrong spot.
Not. I think it's making fun of MAGA hat. And
so far, honestly, at the protests we've been to, the cops have handled anybody that's here to cause ruckus.
Was it the one in
New York City? The first one we went to, there was a dude dressed up in a Trump costume.
Yeah.
try to get up on stage. We ended up having to stop him right before we got to the stage. Other than that, we haven't really had a problem. Most of the streams are urban streams. Most of the events we've been to have been pretty peaceful.
It's the nature of the area we're in. Again, James has seen some shit because he's going out there protesting to help
different
save
scenario.
people's
Like,
lives.
Donald Trump hasn't deployed the military to New York yet.
Let me tell you something. I don't think that would go well. New York is an angry place. We don't like when you get in front of us for 1 second when I'm trying to walk from left to right.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you something.
We're hoping to see some decent speakers. Like me, I was hoping for like Mom Donnie to show up, but I don't even know what kind. How big this event's going to be. We don't know if this is a march or just the protest.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming at this point it's just kind of like a rally situation.
They've got barricades set up all the way around this square.
Well, the other thing is,
I don't know. They might be closing the roads off. I don't have a clue.
This park is like right in the middle of like City Hall is over there. The courthouse is right over there.
You got some fuck Trump flags.
Oh, that reminds me,
bro.
Did you see the shirt I took a picture of as we were walking out of that little like New York City thing?
I want to tell you guys, there's not going to be a whole lot of content this week. I've just got my new desk in, and it showed up today, of course. So I'm not going to obviously be able to do that. But I also ordered a nice big backdrop. It's the Statue of Liberty with holding up a sign that says "Resist" on it. I can't wait. And I ordered like this projector thing to show. Oh, I like, you missed, bitch. Oh my God, man. Well, what do you guys think? Like, we can interact with you guys this way. I love the fact that this is working. I am actually extremely happy right now because we are also on Twitch and Kick. We are multi-streaming with both cameras from our mobile device. This is all done on my Samsung S24 Ultra.
Well, Pamela, you just said New York is hot with protests. I showed Jeremy while we were on the train.
Yeah.
The last No Kings protest had like clear over 100,000 people, if not more. So like, we're not going to get that today, but like, it's New York. We have a lot of people here.
No, I just, I don't know how I've been able to figure all this stuff out, but I just am the type of person I'll just play around with it, and if it works, it works.
Oh, also, and as always, thank you, Brina. Jeanette continues to like single-handedly support us from across the waters.
Yeah, the Danish kroners, man. I'm telling you, we love the Danish kroners.
We're gonna have.
We didn't know forever what the hell the DKK
we were
stood
like,
for.
Donkey Kong.
But then obviously we didn't put together that you're from another country. Like, see, we're dumb. We're dumb Americans.
Hopefully you'll put in a good word for us if we ever have to flee.
Yo, I'm digging these new mics. These new mics we got are great.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love it. I hate the fuzzy on the ones with the fuzzy.
I have it.
For this too?
Yeah, it comes with a wind cover, but I figured we wouldn't really need it.
No.
So hopefully the audio is good. So yeah, I'm crashing at Mike's house tonight. It's gonna be long. I've been up since 5 o'clock. It took 5 hours to get here, or actually 5 hours to get to his house, and then we had to take an hour and 20-minute train ride to the city, then another Uber for like another 20 minutes, and then we ended up going in the city
because I don't want to use the. I love the subway. I just don't want to deal with it, and it's hot, and I want it to be in air conditioning and not walk.
So it's hot, but it's nice out. I have another camera view too, where it will reverse it, so it'll show this as big. It'll switch places.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If anything weird happens behind us and we want to low-key switch it up, that's definitely the organizers.
I'm going to try and talk to some of the organizers.
Man, you can't get more visually on point with the organizers over there and the cops over there.
If you want, I'll go over and talk to them. If you just want to hang out.
Yeah, sure. Listen.
Hang out with the chat. I'll turn my mic off.
All right. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's hard to tell if people are filling in for it or just because it's hot and people want a place to stay, because it's hot. Really hot. I don't think the temperature is that bad, but the humidity is getting out of control. Oh, good. Thanks for letting us know about the audio. Michigan's humid. The whole freaking country's humid now. It's getting bad. We were talking to someone earlier who sat down, just started chatting with us. We were like, didn't it used to be like we'd have breaks in the heat in New York? I don't know if anyone else here is from New York. I think no, but New York City and where I'm from, Long Island, is very different. But the city can get real hot. It's one giant concrete jungle. That is an accurate way. That dude is just barefooting it around the park. Fascinating. Fascinating. Guess he's immune to hepatitis. No, but what time the rally's supposed to be 5:30. It's 4:45 now. So they got to start setting up. I don't know what the permit's for, if they had to get a permit, but that's why they're talking. So I don't see a stage situation. I don't know, but that's all right. We appreciate you who are here early. Also, we're not used to being, well, Jeremy is, because Jeremy does like the weeklies, the dailies. I'm not used to being on at this time of day. I should be at work, but I'm not. I'll tell you why. Yes, I do have guilt sometimes about not taking off for work for something like this, but you know, I'm 44, and I'm at the point where I need to like know that I'm doing something. If I just continue to do nothing, I don't have a right to complain. But the only way we can fight that won't end in catastrophe is by getting out there and letting them see us and never stopping.
Nice. It is a march.
Oh, it is
There's
a march?
no speakers. Yeah, it's just a march.
Oh, that's even cooler. So
Yeah.
there is no march. It's we're all going to gather and walk somewhere.
Yeah, it's. I'm assuming it's in dedication to the Selma to Montgomery
dude.
march.
Okay, so we could say this is officially our first march.
That's true. Yeah, that's awesome.
So what you might, are you just going to
I just
do the
talked to
selfie
the guy
stick thing?
organizing it. He's going to come over around 5:15 if you want to talk to us a little bit.
Yeah. Jeremy's really good at talking to people.
I'm the mingler. I'm the networker.
I'm not good at going up to people.
I like to network and talk to people. Yeah, we should just grab some random people off the streets. Puppy! Puppy! Sorry,
Oh
I want to
man,
pet
the
every dog I
puppies.
see.
The puppies.
But no, this is cool. So we're just all going to gather up, and that's why the cops are here, probably to escort us. More than anything.
Or maybe we'll do a real recreation and they'll shoot a fire hose at us.
Yeah, no shit. Hopefully we don't get the shit beat out of us, which was what happened last time.
Did you see? Oh, man, I'm not going to know any specifics about this video, but I saw it maybe a few weeks to months ago. Again, I don't know. And it was like some cops beating up on some protesters, and they had a canine unit. And the one cop was like about to beat the shit out of a protester, and the dog grabbed the cop and was like, "No."
There's a story of a dog in another
Absolutely not.
country. I can't remember if it was. I can't remember the name of the country, but the dog ended up being famous. It was just a street dog. It was just a street dog. It would randomly pop up every time there's a protest, and it would always fight. It was mean as shit to the cops.
It was like a mean ass.
It was mean as shit to the cop. They actually named it and put a bandana. There's
Yeah,
statues
but it was
of this
no
dog.
one's dog.
There's statues.
It was just the town's dog.
Yeah.
And whenever there was a protest,
It
was
would
like,
always
"Let's
fight
go."
against the cops. I was like, that's the coolest. It's a true story. It's the coolest
'Cause
story ever. They literally have
we-
statues of this dog.
We don't deserve dogs. I'm sorry. I will die on that hill.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of threats lately. To be honest with you, some of these
Because
trolls
you
online.
spend how much time
Facebook
trolling
is toxic.
MAGA?
Yeah, Facebook. But you know, it's funny. And thanks to Amanda if she's watching, because she was the one that suggested it. Because I actually am monetized on Facebook somehow.
Yeah, I don't.
You can say whatever the fuck you want on Facebook, pretty much.
Well, you know they don't censor
so, yeah,
false content.
Yeah, so I've been posting a lot on there, and as a result, MAGA comments have been through the roof. I've been getting direct messages and shit like,
Really? We gotta
yeah.
do a thing where we like read some of them. Dude, that's perfect. That's such
I'll take
easy
screenshots
content.
from
Take
now
screenshots,
on.
and then we could do like short videos.
Yeah.
We could film one quick, like at some point.
I've showed you my responses.
Yeah,
like,
no,
people
we
be
definitely
like,
gotta do it.
You're
A
a
lot of
pussy.
people have been
We
doing
see
that.
you in public, and my response is you just eat a bag of
It's
dicks.
easy. It's easy, funny stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's something that doesn't have to be heavy topic, and we
Right.
just make fun of people who are clear monsters. Like,
You know-
like, look, I'm not saying on the early days of Xbox I didn't threaten people with stuff.
Well,
that was a
that's
different
a little
time, and I was
different,
way
yeah.
younger and a totally different content.
Yeah.
I'm not going to threaten you with bloody murder and torture because you didn't vote for the candidate I
Right.
thought you should have voted for.
That's crazy. But
Or
no,
I
I'm
call
just
out that
happy
your
to be here,
pedophile
man.
president is a PDF file. That's right. I forgot I'm supposed to say PDF file.
I don't know if they care anymore because that's what we're actually dealing with. We're not just calling them names. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like we've been calling these people Nazis from the beginning.
I was just going to bring that up.
I mean, because we've been doing it, and people like, and me and Mike always like to explain it. We don't call them that as like a slur. We call them that because that's what they want to be. That's what they're striving to be. What do you think Stephen Miller is? He's like the recreation of Goebbels.
Did you see that
It's
video of
horrible.
him when he's like 17?
Yes, I was going to talk to you about that.
He's talking about how like
torture is
he's literally
some
saying
kind
like torture gets you closer to the divine. It's like we're talking. If you know anything about
like
the
he's
Nazis
excited.
and you know about Goebbels, this is the type of thing. It's like he's talking about how like torture is some sort of miraculous experience that brings celebration of life or something. He said. It's like creepy
sick,
shit.
man. It's
like
twisted.
Creepy
And
shit.
into how happy he is when he's talking about
And to answer your question, yes, he had hair, and it's oddly better that he's bald now. That's all I'm gonna say. But then we had that Gutfeld guy on Fox go,
Oh my
just
God.
like they won't say the N-word, but they try to take it back. We're going to take back the N-word and say, hey, what's up, my Nazi?
Go for it. Go for it. Please. Please, let me catch you in
And then
public.
maybe Trump can be like, what up, my pedophile, PDF file?
Dude, after this, though, this is going to be the downfall of the... See, here's the thing. I was talking to Mike about this, like this Epstein thing. Even if they get rid of Trump, the entire party's lost credibility because they've been voting to cover it up.
What
They
happened
voted
about
openly to cover it up. Huh?
What happened in Yellowstone, Brina?
Oh my God! There's
What?
volcanic activity at Yellowstone. There's
Yo, if that finally blows, we're overdue for that thing to blow up.
there's a lot of activity, dude. Animals are leaving in herds.
Really?
Bears that don't live in herds are leaving in herds.
We're like,
It's
we
like
gotta go. We
straight
have
up.
got to go.
No, I'm serious. It's like I'm a little scared.
Man,
I'm a little
well,
scared.
you know what's funny? Okay, here's my prediction. Yellowstone is going to blow.
That's a super
and
volcano.
People forget that star Betelgeuse in Orion has already blown up. We just haven't seen it yet. It's going to fill the night sky, and there are going to be people that are like, this is it.
Yo, I like this because we can actually look at each
this
other and
is
have a
actually pretty
conversation.
cool.
Yeah.
Nature is very angry.
I'm surprised
know?
I haven't seen other streamers use it. This is through Streamlabs. If anybody's interested in doing mobile streaming, you can use Streamlabs. They have an app. And this is the result.
Yeah,
you can
like,
actually
it
set
works
up your
really
own
well.
layouts and shit. I have a couple layouts, but I'll probably just use the one.
Sorry I keep wiping my face, but the sweat is like...
Yeah, it's actually not that. The sun's already behind the building.
The sun is not bad. It's
that building up there is a trip.
That is a goofy one, yeah.
That is a trip. I wish I could show it to you guys.
See,
Well, I guess I probably could. Duh. Yeah, look at this building right here. Look at that shit. It looks like a thing of Jenga blocks that somebody fucking didn't put together correctly. That's an actual building. That's crazy. I'm a hick, dude. I'm from the freaking middle of Pennsylvania.
I get a kick out of Jeremy doing the tourist things. It's cute.
I'm like a school kid because I don't get out much, man. I was telling Mike I traveled a lot when I was a kid. When we were in the army, dude, we were all over the world. And as an adult, I haven't gone fucking nowhere.
That's the exact opposite of me. When I was a kid, I went nowhere, and as I got older with work, I got lucky and I got to travel. But
Yeah.
now I'm spoiled, but
So this will work, dude. When we that guy comes over, we can literally just
we could just we'll do this.
yeah, this is it. I mean, this is perfect, bro.
Just have him stand with you, and then we're all on at the same time.
I'm
so we're not
I'm sorry.
crowding the
I'm a little
frame.
happy that this actually worked.
And then
I tried this before, and I couldn't get it to link to the link.
Are you just gonna pop the camera on the selfie stick while we're marching to get like a big view? Because
Yeah.
you don't want to carry this thing around. You need that. You need a harness.
I got attacked by a New York Leaf. No, I can
leaves
just.
are
I
benign.
probably just collapse this and carry it.
Yeah, whatever you're interested in.
Plus, I can lift it up so if I can get a view of the march.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, more people show up.
Well, look, it's 4:53, so time's rolling. At this point, we're
Oh.
going to be on. We're on. That's it.
How does it start for 35 minutes?
Yeah, but like see, I thought it was a march, but I wasn't sure because, to be fair, if you go to the website, it doesn't like tell you what the event is.
Right,
And
because
it's
there was
funny.
another event in I think Brooklyn
There's events in
or
the
the
city
Bronx
all the time, right?
And it was like an all-day John Lewis celebration
okay.
event.
So like, it's funny because at lunch we were just shitting around, and I went to the website for the first time, and I was like, what actually is going on? It'd be nice if they like listed speakers. Now I understand that there are no speakers. That's not the point, and it obviously makes sense, but I didn't pick up on it. That
Yeah.
it's a march to replicate the march.
Yeah, I think it's more of a solidarity thing.
Look, all of you who watch us, I mean, our regulars continue to make us feel that it is worth doing what we do. And we don't care if there's 2 of you, 10 of you, or maybe one day 1 million of you. It might seem trivial to others, people that haven't been part of our community, but like we really take it seriously. We love all of you, and we feel a responsibility. You know, we are going through this trauma together, one thing we have always wanted to do, and you've heard us say this 1,000 times, is provide a place where we can all just realize that we're not alone, that we can see that we're all feeling it, we're all thinking it, and we all want change. So
Yeah, being out on the streets is fun too.
and also, yeah, being out on the streets is super fun.
Yeah.
This is cool. Like,
We always wanted to do this.
doing a march like this, like now the weird nerd in me is like, that's like kind of like being part of history. Like doing this event happens because of the history that John Lewis helped build, and now we get to march with it, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
Also, there's supposed to be something in DC. I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on it. On the 27th. That's not a bad trip for me either. It's a little expensive, but it's not
expensive,
that bad.
but it's actually probably a little.
It's easier than getting here.
Well, you could avoid New Jersey and New York.
Yeah,
You know,
it
I
actually
called
takes
New
me a
Jersey.
half an hour
I
less
never
to
call
get.
it New Jersey.
It took me about 4.5 hours to get here.
I mean, you were
From
also
Pennsylvania.
driving rush hour-ish,
Lunch.
give or take. The best part was I was like, "Are you close?" And his response was, "Insanely." So then I was like typing, and I hear my wife go, "I think he's here." And then I open the door, and
I know.
Jeremy's face is
Because
right at
you
my front
texted
door.
me right when I pulled in. Are you close? I'm like, yeah, very.
Yeah, you could say
I'm
that.
extremely close.
Got dive bombed by a pigeon.
And then you did text me back like what'd you say 10:15?
Yeah.
I'm like I'm here. Yeah. But no, I appreciate it. Plus, I get to sleep on the bean bags again, dude. Mike has these 2 bean bags, bro. One, he's gonna wake up tomorrow and they're not gonna be there anymore.
Yo, I will
They're
tell
the
you,
most
good luck. They're
comfortable-
heavy as shit.
I wouldn't. Yeah, they're hard to carry too.
Moving those when we moved from, oh, that was the worst.
Dude, these things are so squishy.
They're
I fell asleep in it last time.
uncomfortably expensive.
Yeah,
My wife
I've
was
actually
like, I am
thought
buying
about those
these, and they
bean
are
bags.
wonderful, and I did not care because
Yeah.
they're amazing. They're giant bean bags that
I've
you could
never
unzip,
been
and they
more
have like
comfortable.
foam mattresses in them. So we
Yeah.
have a king size one or a queen size and a standard. So one time we were like, let's watch TV down there. So we put the big one down, and then the little one, we were
Yeah.
out in 2 seconds. You can't like stay awake on
Well,
them.
we were watching a movie. What movie we were watching the last time? It was a scary movie too with Nicolas Cage. That real weird
Long
one.
legs?
Yeah, Long Legs.
Is that
yeah.
what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. That sounds right.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I passed out like 7:30 p.m.
we were out.
Yeah, but we had been walking all day too. So, or no, that was the wait. Was that the night before? Yeah, that was the night before. I had no excuse that night. Oh, so yeah. I didn't know this, but this controls that
Oh, is
clamp
that
right
that
there.
one? Okay, I
thought
gotcha.
it was this,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
just
not.
the
So if
tightening
you
nut.
loosen this up a little bit, you can actually
Oh, okay.
smoothly tilt it.
How do you turn it left to right?
Just
Oh, it just.
this one here, you gotta,
Oh, okay, I got you.
and then it turns.
I got you. All right. Beep. Yeah, it was kind of weird that half the cops just went that way. But hey, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna assume it's nothing. No,
Yeah, I
mean,
don't
to
know
be
where
fair,
the march starts.
They're not doing anything.
No, everything's fine.
I am interested though to see how the march
Jesus.
happens. I am interested to see how that goes.
They're all standing in formation.
Well, Pamela, this is why we do it. It's like exactly why. You know, we've said it before. Not everyone can go to any of these, close to them or in another city, right? Like,
yeah.
but not everyone wants to, and we all have people close to us, whether you know it or not, that are very afraid right now to go out in public for myriad reasons.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Safety, fear, and those are all valid, but that doesn't mean people don't want to participate. And nowadays, this isn't the 60s. In the 60s, you hoped TV and news and the nightly news, Walter Cronkite reported on a protest. Now, it could be on 50 million different social media platforms at once, and everyone in the world can see it. And that's what we're trying to help do. If we could just be one small part of the message being spread, and you can all help just one little bit, like you do.
Yeah. There's an insane amount of
You
cops
know what,
here.
Brina? You're not wrong, and
Oh,
I don't trust almost any authority anymore.
I don't. That's what I wanted to say. If anybody's watching on Twitter or Twitch or Kick. Twitter. I try to combine them, Twitch or Kick. Yeah, this is the first time we've multi-streamed to all 3 of our platforms. So we're on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now simultaneously from.
What even is Kick?
So, huh?
What even is Kick?
It's literally just for live streaming. So anything like that IRL live streaming the
okay.
kids do and stuff like that.
The kids
They
do.
promote- the kids.
Oh, okay.
I'm
oh,
47, man. I'm
The
sorry.
kids.
Yeah, these youngins. These
God.
youngins.
Oh wait, this is the point
There
where
is
we're
a
the
toxic
closest
culture,
age.
though. I found there is a very toxic culture within the streaming community. Because Kick will platform anybody almost. Like you got to do something pretty fucked up to get banned from there. Yeah.
Well, because
they promote a lot of
they need the
gambling and
content.
stuff, and the people that absorb this kind of material are typically in their teens, early, mid to late teens.
Well,
So it's so we're trying to do something a little different.
We were talking on the train article I had read that I didn't get a chance to read through fully. I just read the first half of it, and I didn't get a chance to take screenshots or anything. And it was about how people are finally, the data's coming out that there is a divide between Gen Z men and women.
Oh yeah.
And it is because the Gen Z men have been specifically targeted by the incel culture, the Joe Rogans, the Charlie Kirks, the Andrew Tates, all these misogynistic bags of assholes. And there's a reason. And that leads me to still believe that the millennials' jobs is to hold this out and keep it somewhat functional to give it over to Gen Alpha.
Yeah, and some of us Gen Xers, because I am Gen X, some of us got to
I think I'm a Zennial, but I don't know. I identify more with millennial.
Because we fucked up.
Well, the boomers weren't raised because the boomers were born because everyone panic banged when they got home from the war. So they didn't really want to raise all their 58 children. Then the Gen Z were like, we're not really being raised right. Millennials were like, wait, guys, we're all depressed and no one knows what to do with us. Gen Z was like, and then when millennials got to control everything, we were like, all right, how can we get everyone addicted to everything?
Gen X is the generation of undiagnosed mental health disorders.
Yo, I haven't met a single Gen X that doesn't have a mental health issue.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
to be fair, there's no millennials that don't.
No, my dad had problems. I swear my dad was bipolar, but he's just like one of those guys that toughed it out. But he wasn't, he's 2 wars and seen some shit. So I guess that's just how he dealt with it. So, but that's for the longest time. I felt the same way until once you realize you start opening up and getting because once I've learned once you get your thoughts out of your mouth, just say it to somebody. It almost just takes the pressure off of you.
It's the pressure that's holding it in. And then when you just crack it.
Right, when you don't address it, that's when it gets toxic. Yeah, this is definitely a better setup than the other way.
I am impressed at how clear the comments are and everything.
I know, yeah, this is cool. What's my battery at?
80.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh yeah.
At least the sun is not offensive.
So yeah, we're gonna do a nice march. I'm glad I brought comfortable shoes.
Not your Converse?
Oh my god. I wore those to National Mall.
You know what I just realized?
My feet were dying.
With this, we don't really need to bring a laptop.
Not really.
To do a live show. This is a live show.
This is just...
Unless we wanted to do one where we wanted to also add graphics and other shit and have other people on, which is fine.
Right.
But this works for you and me and just doing stuff on location.
Yeah, oh yeah. I stopped biting my thumb, sorry. Bad habit.
Pamela's gonna be 70? What?
Huh?
They're talking about their ages.
Oh, I got you.
Well, Pamela, I'm sorry, there won't be any Medicare or Medicaid for you. Hopefully you're picking the cabbage enthusiast, because that's the plan, to send old people and children who need Medicare and Medicaid to go work in the fields. That's the plan.
I'm worried about what they're doing. Well, we know what they're doing now with all this information. We know what they're doing. It's not even a conspiracy. All the information that Doge stole intentionally has now been given over to Palantir.
Yep.
They have all of it. They're gonna put it all with AI and literally monitor us in real time. Yep. I mean, that's seriously what they're gonna do. That's their plan.
Yep.
We talked about it before. I did a whole episode on it called Technocratic Monarchy. Basically, where they feel like the country should be run like a business and led by CEOs, specifically tech bros.
White men.
Yeah, that too. And don't forget, Peter Thiel also has ties to Jeffrey Epstein and Israel. We've went over this before
that guy's
too.
A LeVar Burton reading Rainbow shirt. Yes.
The more it just honestly seems more and more likely, the rumors are true that different. I mean, obviously, we'll never be. See, this is the thing. We'll never be able to completely verify this until we get the files that he worked for Israel.
All I know is
For
what
decades.
results of actions are, and what actions look like when people take them. Like saying everything's a hoax, but you campaigned on it, then firing the person who prosecuted the person that went to prison for the thing that's a hoax.
Oh my God, you guys! Did you guys see the Bill O'Reilly interview, or not the interview, but the Bill O'Reilly was trying to go off, and he was like, Biden prosecuted Merrick Garland, prosecuted Epstein, and threw him in jail, and they died. And the co-host was like, no, what are you talking about? Like he was like, but it was Merrick Garland. He's like, no, Donald Trump was president when Jeffrey Epstein got caught, prosecuted, and died.
And you got Bill O'Reilly wasn't like, oops, I forgot. He's trying to actively change the narrative so that people think that's what had happened, because the dumber people are, the more they don't know what's really going on, and the more they believe the wrong thing. That's why truth is so important. That's why journalism, like, let's not forget, journalism is almost gone in this country. All right? The whole point of journalism is to get to the heart of power and expose it. And it's supposed to be relentless and independent. Because the whole point is that's the check and balance. If the people don't have an eye on what the people's elected officials are doing, we don't have a check and balance. That's it. Why do you think Trump wants to get rid of the media, shut down the media? Because then the people don't see what's going on. It's like literally not hard. It's happened in every country where fascism has taken hold.
You know, it's crazy. Between Russia and Israel, our government is just absolutely fucking infested with corruption. I mean, we're not going to sit here and promote Democrats anymore, especially if we know they've been taking money from...
Pendragon, you said Pendragon just said he loved seeing the old video of LeVar Burton speaking in front of Congress for PBS. Well, if you like that, go watch Fred Rogers doing it. Go watch Carl Sagan do it, because every generation has had people who are passionate about education defending public broadcasting from Congress.
This over a little bit. There we go. I don't want the lock button to get hit. There we go. So I'm going to go off camera because I have a bad habit still. I smoke.
Oh, there's different, you can tell it's fun. Well, that's the other thing that I'm enjoying about going to protests and rallies and now marches. The different little groups that show up.
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely, man.
The beauty of this is that it isn't one cohesive movement. The failure of the right is going to be that their movement demands a monolithic adherence to one doctrine. The left wants one goal: democracy and fairness for everyone.
Exactly.
We don't give a shit about anything else. So if you have a group that does work on your own and you want to be part of this, we love that. That's the awesome thing. There's a whole bunch of women over there wearing pink. There's a whole bunch of other people doing their own thing with some different shirts and hats.
Hold it.
I just love that. Yeah, Congress did just vote to do bad things to PBS.
Did they really?
Yeah, they voted to like take away money, of course.
Jesus
While
Christ.
Linda McMahon gets a salary for destroying a department. It's fascinating. So she's the head of it, probably the LA department, and her sole job is to...
See, that's what I want. Like, that's why I want to laugh about the people that voted for these people, and then don't expect them to be corrupt. Because do you think millionaires and billionaires are going to work for the government for government fucking salary? Like, don't be stupid.
No.
What's the president make? $400,000 a year? You think honestly, you know what I mean? Congress makes what, 100K, 150, 60, 80K?
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I don't want taking up so much room like a mongoloid.
No, I'm going to charge my phone now before we start walking.
I don't think we're going to need sunglasses.
I want to see if I can get us to the front of the march.
The front?
Yeah, no, seriously. The guy's supposed to come over, if he remembers.
Whatever. If not...
No,
whatever.
if not, I don't care. But I did talk to the guy that's running it.
I'm sure he's got things to think about. Okay, so Yvonne, that's great. I think what pisses me off is the lack of affluent and influential people who could be advocating for PBS children and people.
Yeah.
Well, number one, hearings need to occur so that people can be invited to speak at them.
Why?
So the Democrats need to be having their own hearings, but they can't because they don't frickin' run anything.
Here, how about this?
But you're right. They could be speaking in public. People could be doing stuff like this with them. We need more people. Like I know he doesn't want to do it, but like Neil deGrasse Tyson should be on every news network.
Listen,
all these people.
If if they could just hire PBS, because you know how Donald Trump needs to have like a fucking puppet show just to have his daily security briefings. Just hire PBS. You can get Elmo to do the security briefing for you, dude. It's genius. Like, seriously.
Hi, Mr. President.
You can't go wrong.
Well, we got signs. What signs?
I'm just trying to think of the guy.
No American Auschwitz.
I always think of the Count, or was it Count Chocula? No. Yeah, no.
No American Auschwitz.
It's just the Count. That's what it is, just the Count.
He's not Count Chocula. That's the cereal.
Yeah, the cereal. I'm like Count Chocula. I have a cereal on my mind, apparently. I got the munchies.
It's funny. People are definitely...
Oh, more and more people are quickly showing up. I told you, man, I just jump in and meet people. I have no problem.
Yeah, like...
I walked over, looked at the most official looking person, says, "Hey, who's organizing this shit?" I didn't say it like that.
You should have.
As soon as I said I'm a podcaster and we're live streaming it, they're like,
yeah.
They love the fact that people like us show up.
Yeah.
No, seriously, they really do like the fact that people like us show up and are here to
expose. This is the whole point. See, that's
why we're doing what we do.
What people need to understand is this is what the right has been doing. All the videos from those Trump rallies, who do you think was putting them out for years? It was Trumpers. It was the right-wing influencers. It's the network that they built to blast everything with their message. The left doesn't have that, and it needs to. And it won't look like what the rights looked like, again, because our message or our demands aren't monolithic.
You got people singing and shit over there, man.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
This is cool,
awesome.
man. I'm glad I came up for this. Yeah, I'm glad I came up for this. But that's the thing, like, if honestly, and this is why we ask for donations again, but we're trying very hard to self-fund this somehow. Like, we're monetized barely, and we're really trying to we would be doing more. I would literally have been in LA with James if we would have had the money. I have no problem being in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to broadcast it all on our channel. If the news is, I don't want the corporate washed down version. I want you guys to get it like right in the middle of it. You know, so we understand the risks, and we're not stupid. You know what I mean? I highly recommend, and I'm not in any way advocating for violence, but I am advocating for being smart and having the means to defend yourself these days.
What I'm advocating for is a world where we don't have to deal with that.
Right, just recognize that we are in a crazy world right now.
Centrists are worse.
With a president who does want to go into people's homes and snatch them out for the things they say and do.
They passed the vote to release the Epstein report?
What? No way.
That's what Ann just said. I don't know.
There's no way.
Yeah, but they'll release it, but everything will be redacted. It'll just be black pages. They're like, here you go.
Yep. They'll be like, see, we told you. It'll just be.
We told you there was nothing there. Yeah, but you have a book with stuff that was in it. Where did it go?
Right now, they're feeding it through AI, saying remove everything that says anything to do with Donald Trump. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Grok.
Dude, they're like,
remove the word.
Right, Trump. remove Trump from every.
From Epstein
Grok
file.
is like, I can't even compute.
Yeah, too many computations.
Like, that's an impossible
What they'll do
task.
is some intern will go on Adobe Acrobat and make 2 minutes of footage.
Dude, there's 3 minutes of footage from that prison, the video now missing.
Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah, we thought it was a minute, but they went through the whole thing. There's actually 3 minutes missing. That's insane. That's insane. That's a lot can happen in 3 minutes.
You want to know how much can happen in 3 minutes? See how long you can hold your breath.
Dude, the video showed just the cell and maybe like 15 feet of viewing areas. So like, how long would it? 10 seconds was all you need to go like this and walk. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he broke out.
We'll never ever know what was there.
There's so many conspiracies.
And here's the thing: the Epstein thing. Let me phrase this.
They're saying he's still alive now.
What I love. If everyone on the Epstein list was charged, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's former President Barack Obama. If he's on there, he deserves to get charged. What I don't care about the Epstein files is at this point, it doesn't mean anything. The only thing that they're mad at is that he lied to them.
Yeah.
Because and this is the thing that's funny. They've put so much faith in him while everyone around him is going down as pedophiles, right? Like every day it's another Republican, every day. And they're all voting to keep the list secret. So MAGA is now having to come to terms with, they're voting to keep the list's secret.
Yep.
But there's no way Trump could be on it because he's the man's man and he's sent from God. But why won't he allow it to be released? Like they're coming to that point.
My theory is a lot of these MAGA Republican men, especially, are okay
audio
with
is
it.
lagging behind video potentially.
Oh, it might go in and out. It's not going to be perfect. We're on wires or just cell signals, so there could be a chance it could cut off. If it does, I'll just restart it. Not a big deal. So, but yeah, it's kind of what you deal with when you're on location. Oh, but what the hell was I saying?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Huh.
Somebody tell me what I was saying. What was I saying? Come on, help me out.
What was Jeremy rambling about? Does anyone know?
No. Everybody's like, we lost
No,
him.
thanks, Pamela. We appreciate it. We need to know stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, like, there's just... Wow, I looked up and down, and there's more people than there was, like, 2 seconds ago.
There's a ton of people. I want to go down there and film, but I want to wait for this guy if he's still coming.
Well, you could always put that in your backpack, put this on the selfie stick.
Yeah, we'll figure it
It's
out.
up to you, however you want to do it. But I like this idea. This is nice seeing forward and back.
Oh no, it'll stay the same. It'll stay the same, even on the selfie stick. You might not be in frame, but they'll still be able to hear you.
But it'd be just cool to see the whole march.
Yeah. But regardless, you'll still be able to hear us with the mics on, so we're good. We are good. The tripod's nice for like when I did the event in DC.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, dude, I was up there with like corporate news on stage. I had media pass and everything. That was the most cool, one of the coolest moments of my life.
Yeah, it was.
And I got to see Dropkick Murphys perform live, which I was never into him before. But now, man, I'll stage. I do like
It's
rebellious music.
my favorite music, but I'm at the point now where if you are someone who uses your art and your time on stage to speak for democracy and against fascism, I'm cool with you.
Right? What is it? Rose Tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. That's a good song. But they sound good live. They sound exactly like they do live as they do
That's cool. I still want to get a bunch of tattoo shops to get behind bringing back the flag, taking back the flag, and doing like tattoo flash with flags, but like pro-democracy, anti-fascist stuff with the flag.
Yeah.
I still think that'd be a great thing. Because how many stupid MAGA got like their whole asshole covered in the American flag?
Oh my God, there's people all the way across the street too. Dude, this is going to be big.
Oh.
I didn't realize it. Like, there's people, yeah.
What is, this is, was that, did I hear what I think I heard?
What?
FDT?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Thanks to you guys for all the support over the last 2 years. We started October. I think we did our first show, which I deleted because it was so bad. October 2023.
I don't know. I think it's longer than that, but I can't keep track
it's October,
of time.
yeah. So this October, it'll be 2 years. So it's been over a year and a half we've been doing this. And we've been grinding it out, man. I've been trying to put out content. I want to get to the point where I do consistent 5-6 days a week. Because I enjoy doing this, like even when Mike's not available and always available, just the solo ones with you guys in the chat. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to really
that's the
look
thing.
forward to those.
A lot of channels, and I get it, they have like one style of content or like one thing. I like that we don't care.
Right.
We just want to get what we want to say out there and as many people as possible.
Wait till you see my new studio though. When I get it set up, I might have it set up by Sunday. I don't know. The backdrop is the only thing that I don't know when I'm getting. It's supposed to be this. It's a giant picture, and it's the Statue of Liberty holding up a resist sign. It's sick. And then I got like this little miniature galaxy projector thing. He looks like a little astronaut. So I'm gonna have that shining on the background. So I bought a new desk, so I'm gonna be able to move my other stuff. I have a lot of stuff in there I need to get out, so it's gonna look a lot bigger too. So I'm excited. Plus the gaming stuff. If you guys are into video games or know anybody that's into video games, man, we do that too now. I'm gonna start streaming games on YouTube, but we have an actual gaming channel on YouTube, not just we have the podcast, but we haven't been using it. I've been on Twitch and Kick. We're pretty active now.
I am
with the gaming stuff.
Slimy.
I actually don't even care right now.
Oh, I hate it. I hate being hot.
Maybe it's because my gummy bear kicked in.
I just hate being warm. It's the worst thing in the world.
Doggy!
Puppies. Oh, hello, Freedom Pup. I love when dogs are at
protest.
I
miss my dogs. Dude, my cat. I love my cat.
I'm
not a cat person, but I love that cat. She is the coolest.
Wow. There's a lot of people over there.
She acts like my dogs. I have 2 pit bulls. I have an American Bully, 70 pounds, and I have a small 40-pound pit bull. And my cat acts like my dogs. It's funny as hell. She's tiny though. She's only like, how big do cats get in a year? Because she's only like,
they don't always get that big at all.
Really? Maybe I have a mini cat. I have a mini cat. That'd be cool. Whatever,
all right. So here's my thinking.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm talking off.
No, that's fine. Do we want to go show that?
You know what? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna wait for this guy.
Yeah.
Let me see. He may or may not have.
Because it's 5:20. It's 5:20. They're probably getting ready to start soon.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
Here's
my only thought is because it's 5:20 and they're probably getting ready to start.
Yet?
You're mad at me.
76. I don't even think it's charged. That might be the problem. My battery. I think it's.
Breen is funny. I just went, you finally made me a mod. And Breen is like, does that mean I'm fired?
No, we just figured while we're on mobile.
No, it isn't. And I think he said it looked broken, but yeah, it was just there.
Yeah, it looks a little bent up.
Well, we're about to leave.
Oh no, it's been here the whole time. It's trash, but we're gonna leave you. Let me switch over to.
Sit and protest.
Heck yeah. That's it.
You are gonna have to hold this while I put that tripod away.
Yeah, you've been listening to us for like an hour now.
Here, hold
which
this
is
for me.
fascinating.
Yeah, we haven't even started yet. We weren't even supposed to start. Oh my god, my phone is cooking.
Is it hot?
Oh, dude, this thing is on fire.
I'm gonna have to make something.
Yeah, we gotta find. I think that's why if there's any audio lag or video lag. So far, it seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, we're just moving. Sorry.
Yeah, we're just putting everything away.
And that we think is trash, but it was here when we got here, so I don't know. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Throw it at a fascist. So yeah, we're gonna take you over to the crowd of cool people doing cool stuff over there.
Yep, just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah. Jeremy's just putting the tripod away, and then, like I said, it's 5:22 now, so the official event time is 5:30. I assume that means something's gonna be kicking up soon, and then I don't know, I guess we march, and I'm sure there'll be some chanting, some singing, some FDTs.
Always room for an FDT.
Some Foxtrot Delta Tangos.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's funny. I watched a video the other day that someone was commenting on, and it was about a bunch of white people going, "Hey, in our family, we run
it's
towards
March
the
for
boys in
it's a
blue," or
commemoration
something like
of John Lewis.
And obviously, the reaction was how
it
much
was somebody
that's
marched
white
with
privilege.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
And it's just funny
Yeah,
because
so he
I've
died
never
July
been one to love the
17th
cops.
of 2020.
Like, I understand what
I believe so. This is our first time actually
I have tremendous
participating.
respect for detectives.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no problem.
the cops, they're not always there to protect and serve.
Where's the zipper?
Right now,
There's a
they seem
zipper.
to
I know
be-
you guys can hear me.
I've never had too much trouble with them. I'm also a white guy. So,
Oh, man, yeah, I'm not putting it
but
in.
when you start looking around and seeing them, you start to figure out where they're positioning. Now James is getting in my head, worrying about getting, what's the word he uses when they kind of get you in a dead end or something. But
What am I missing here?
yeah, there's definitely a lot going on over there. So.
Sweet, let's go walk in. I'm gonna smoke. Go ahead.
You know how to do this better than I do.
What?
What? You just,
No, you just walk with it.
this is weird.
Yeah. Well, let me throw this away. I don't like smoking on camera. So.
Does this make this go in?
No. Ooh. Hang on, guys. Try not to make you motion sick while I do this. There we go.
All right.
That's usually a good height right there to use.
Yeah, as long as I can lean on something and put this on my knee, I'm happy.
No, I'll hold it. Just give me a second.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, now we're talking. Here, actually, I can hold it. I can just don't be off camera. There we go. Duh. I have two hands.
That's funny.
What's
I
up,
gotta
guys?
start taking pictures.
Yeah, definitely take some pictures for sure.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry, guys,
The
don't mind me
microphone's on my
on
head.
camera.
I'm gonna go out of the
I
chat.
know.
'cause-
See, I don't like people knowing that I do. It's one of those habits I wish I could break. Yeah. Unfortunately, not something I'm proud of. That's why I usually don't. You'll never see me with a picture, even with a cigarette in my hand. I don't even like to project that kind of image. But I hate vaping. I can't stand vaping.
call
Vaping.
that
Most
playing
vapes
the
have
douche
lead
flute.
in them anyway. So you know what I mean. Maybe that's the problem. I think lead poisoning is a good explanation of why our country's so goddamn stupid.
Probably. Well, we went from eating lead paint chips.
Yeah,
to,
that's what I was gonna say. Eat lead paint chips. I'm telling you, MAGA is like literally licking lead wall paint. You know what I mean? That's what they look when you think of MAGA. You can picture them licking a wall right now, can't you? Admit it. You could right now. You can picture any MAGA
yeah.
in your head. You could even picture Donald Trump licking a lead paint wall. I am so glad we're able to stream this on all of our platforms this time, though. That's cool.
Hey, may I take a picture of
Hopefully
that?
my phone doesn't explode.
Thank you. All of them. Thank you.
Woo, I'm gonna be hot and sweaty, man. My backpack's like 12 pounds too.
Someone has a yellow arrow that just says right-wing troll. They're probably waiting until one shows up.
Yo, we're gonna make a shirt. I'm gonna make a shirt that says Soros-funded psyop.
Yes.
Just that would blow their
I
mind.
was watching Big Sarge the other day rant about something, and he mentioned that. He's like, I'm going to go spend some of my George Soros money.
Right? I wish we must have missed that application
Yeah.
window.
We missed the deadline, my bad.
Right.
I was supposed to file papers.
Here, let me put this out. Okay, now I'm back.
Oh yeah, I can keep talking. I
You
keep
got
forgetting
merch,
that. All I'm
bro.
talking
We
about
got
myself, so it looks like
vendors.
I'm a little crazy if I
Where
do.
the fuck is Mike?
But trying to get.
I lost Mike. He just kept going. All right.
Thank you. Thank
Did
you.
you guys
thank
hear him? Help me
this is
find Mike.
cool.
It's like, where's Waldo, but where's Mike?
Just got a little what do you call it?
All right, let's go find him.
Not menu. Oh my god, itinerary of the march. So that's cool.
Where the fuck is he? Yo, somebody tell yo, hey, you guys can't tell. Can you tell Mike in the comments? I have no idea where the fuck did he go. Seriously. All right, I'm gonna walk up here. Oh, nice.
Cheap sticky gems to advertise.
And I've officially lost Jeremy. Yep, that didn't take long.
Dude, I
That's
bet you'll never see
amazing.
Bubbles at a MAGA rally. Come on now.
That's hilarious. How did I lose him already?
I have no
Jeremy.
idea. Yeah, Mike. Mike Jeremy. Thanks for the help. That's just funny, man.
I legitimately lost him.
Where did he go? Where the hell did he go? He couldn't have gone far. Hey, there he is. I see him. I found him. Oh, shit. Yo. I know. I was like in the chat, like, help me find Mike.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was some funny shit, man. I'm like, chat, help me find him. I don't know where I was. How far did he gone?
I don't know. We need like Where's Waldo helmets. I got a. It's the itinerary.
Oh, cool. March at 6. Pause to honor. Rise up. Depart in power. I like it. We shall overcome.
Yep.
Perfect.
I have no cash.
I hope I'm not cutting anybody off. Bro, we got bubbles and flowers, bro. That's what I mean. This is how most of these protests are. The ones you see on the news that are violent, they want you to see that. That's what they want you to think, that all of these are like that. Most of them are not. Fuck. Oh, it scared me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right? Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I am so pumped up right now. I'm sweaty. I got sweat on top of sweat.
That lady does take apps and credit cards, so that's awesome.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the nice thing these days. Everything's mobile. I mean, we're live streaming 2 different cameras on the same device and on 3 different platforms. That's insane. Never in my years, never in my days would I think we'd see something like this.
You know what I'm noticing? Are you noticing all the pictures of people that say missing?
Yeah.
They're people that ICE took.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody knows where they're at sometimes.
This is insanity.
There's no communication. That's what I'm saying. The communication between...
Well, it's first of all, it's intentional. It's not like they're keeping records of where they are. They don't care.
No, the communication
but like
with
literally, I don't know if anyone on the show can see it right now, but there's people that are holding up pictures of, I guess, family members or loved ones or just community members, and they're literally just saying missing. ICE took them.
That's insane, bro. Even in my small town of 35,000 people, we've had 60 people taken. And most of the Latino community has evacuated town. We have my buddy, one of my best friends, the apartment complex he lives in, used to have a lot of Latino people in. Now they have 18 vacant apartment complexes, which is going to destroy that tiny little apartment complex.
There's a whole group of people that have that.
Excuse me. And yeah, I know I look stupid carrying around a goddamn selfie stick.
May I?
Mike's getting pictures. I'm trying to... Oh, if you guys do go to any protests or you see any good pictures online of protests, email them to me or DM them to me or somehow at one of my social media accounts. I'm trying to make a new opening video.
Thank you guys for coming out.
And I need pictures and shit or videos or anything like that. So I'll talk about it more.
5:30 to 6, we're going to gather here. At 6, we're going to step off for the march. We have some people going around right now giving out flyers that have a Good Trouble Lives On logo on it. If you haven't seen it yet, it tells you a little bit about the action that we're going to do, but I'll give you a quick debrief. So we're going to gather here until 6, and then we're going to march. The marshals will guide you through the march route. We have some contingency plans, but once we get to a certain point in the march, there will be a moment where you're going to be asked to take a seat. We're going to be taking a seat around Federal Plaza.